Hi students, in this video we are going to discuss about moment of inertia of a uniform rod. Let us consider a uniform rod of mass m and length L as shown in the figure. To understand this diagram, let us take our scale and let us consider this scale as a uniform rod. Where will be the center of mass for this scale? Exactly at the 15 centimeter. That is only the geometric center of the scale. Since uniformly mass is distributed in this scale, there only we have the center of mass also. So compare with the diagram. Here we have to imagine the axis. Here only origin is there. Here I am going to take the infinitesimally small mass which has the mass dm, and what is the distance of this small mass from the origin? From the origin it is at the distance x. And length of this small mass, let us consider the small mass as the length dx. What is the total length? Let us take the total length as L. Then what about the length between the origin and this edge? L by 2. Likewise, from the origin, this edge is located at the distance L by 2. So the 2 can be added. You can get the total length L of the rod. Now we have to find the moment of inertia of mass dm about the axis. What is the formula for the moment of inertia? Mass into distance square. Here we are going to take a small mass dm. So the moment of inertia is also a small di. What is the mass of this small portion dm into what is the distance between the origin and that small mass? As per the diagram they have taken x. So distance square. So you have to write x square. As mass is uniformly distributed, mass per unit length can be taken as lambda. So lambda, that is equal to mass per unit length. So the mass of the rod divided by its own length. Then you can find the mass per unit length. So what is the significance of this lambda? We can find the mass of the small portion very easily with the help of lambda. How can you find the mass of this small segment? For that you have to cut the small segment from this scale, then only you can find the mass. But using this you need not to separate the small segment from the scale. So without disturbing the scale or rod, you can find the mass of the segment. So let us understand with the numerical example. Total length of the scale is 30 centimeter and mass of the scale is, let us assume it is 30 gram. So what is lambda? Lambda, that is equal to mass by length. Mass is 30 gram divided by 30 centimeter. Lambda is equal to 1 gram per centimeter. So how can I understand this value? If 1 centimeter segment is separated from the scale, means mass of that segment will be 1 gram. For 1 centimeter segment has the mass 1 gram. If 2 centimeter segment is separated from the scale, means what will be the value? 2 centimeter has 2 gram. Likewise, 10 centimeter segment is cut from the scale, means that has the mass 10 gram. How we can predict the values? You need not to cut the segments from the scale. So in each case we are going to multiply the length value with the lambda. For 1 centimeter, what is the mass you have to find? Means that 1 centimeter want to be multiplied with lambda. Then lambda into 1 centimeter. What is the value of lambda? That is a fixed value. 1 gram by 1 centimeter into 1 centimeter. So 1 centimeter cancel, that is 1 gram. Likewise, for 2 centimeter you have to find, means here you have to multiply 2 centimeter with the lambda. Here you have to substitute 2. Here also you have to substitute 2. Then centimeter cancel, it is equal to 2 gram. For the particular length you have to find the mass, means that mass need not to be separated. As it is, you can find that length want to be multiplied with lambda. Lambda easily can be found because total mass easily you can find, and total length also you know. So by dividing the values, we can find the lambda. The particular length want to be multiplied, means we can find the mass of that segment. So I need the mass of this small segment which has the length ds. So already we have written dm, that is a mass of that small segment. How can we find that value? As per the numerical example, length into lambda. So what is the length of this small segment? Dx, that has to be multiplied with lambda. Then you can find the mass of that small segment. So let us multiply the two values, lambda into dx. It is the mass of the small segment. Remember, we having separated the small segment to find its mass, and we having disturbed the rod. Without changing the arrangement, we have found the mass of the small segment very easily. What is the value of lambda? M by L into dx. The moment of inertia I of the entire rod can be found by integrating the di. For that, I that is equal to integration of di, which is equal to integration of dm x square. What is the value of dm? Only we have found integration of m by L dx into already x square is here. I applied the value of dm here. So m by L is a constant value that can be taken outside. So here you can write integration of x square into dx. As the mass is distributed on either side of the origin, the limits for integrations are taken from minus L by 2 to L by 2. After integrating x square into dx, you can know the expression. You know the integration formula, which is equal to x cube by 3. The next step, we can apply the upper limit and the lower limit. Here 3 is a constant value, so that can be taken outside. So it can be written as 3L. The next step, we can apply the upper limit and the lower limit. Instead of x, you have to apply the upper limit plus L by 2 cube. Instead of x, I have to apply the plus L by 2. For this, you have to take cube. Minus, you have to apply the lower limit also. What is the lower limit? Minus L by 2 whole cube. What will be the value? M by 3L. Here L cube by 2 cube. 2 cube is nothing but 8. So it can be written as L by 8 minus, here also L cube by once again 8, but minus will be there. So minus L cube by 8. Here minus into minus, it will be plus. Here it is cube. Here denominator is same, so you can write m by 3L. The denominator 8, L cube plus L cube. So 2L cube divided by 8. So 2, 8 can be cancelled. Here L cube can be cancelled. And what is the remaining thing? Here 4 will be there. Here L cancel the cube, so it will be L square. So it can be written as 4 into 3, 1 by 12 m L square.